My name is Sean Solik, and I served in the Army from 2001 until 2007.
Christopher Griffin, and I served in the United States Marine Corps from 1998 to 2002.
Hello, my name is Jesse Eady, and I served in the Army for about 6.5 years, different duty stations, mostly in Fort Stewart, Georgia, and I also did a National Guard stint in Arizona. During my time in service, I was a tank mechanic / recovery mechanic, and I did 2 tours in Iraq from 2003 to 2004, and then 2005 to 2006. Each time was exciting and different. I came back from the second time in Iraq with a Bronze Star and 2 Purple Hearts.
It's important to remember all the veterans that came before us and the sacrifices most of them made in order for us to observe the freedoms that we do today.
I believe Veterans Day is important just to remember and show appreciation for all that served the military. It was important to me before I was even in the military, and I think it continues to be important for every generation to know all the men and women that serve to protect our country.
My experience in the military was probably more than I thought it would ever be. I had always wanted to be in the military. I wasn't sure exactly what branch or why, but my family is all prior military. I hope my children join as well. But it trained me and taught me how to get to the places I want to be. So really thankful I was in.
It opened my eyes a lot to the broader world. I was 20 years old when I joined the military, and through the 6 years I was there, I traveled the world and saw many different countries and got to see that not everywhere is like the United States of America, and that was really eye-opening for me.
Working together as a cohesive group, all sorts of backgrounds, colors, races, religions. In the infantry, you didn't have a choice. You all got along, you watched each other's back, and they were your brothers. It's made me appreciate a lot of the things I have, I guess. Being around the world and see how other people live and what they've gone through. Appreciate what we have here at home.
I think the military taught me a lot of responsibility and discipline that I carry with me in every aspect of my life, from my job as a lieutenant with the Berlin Police Department to coaching youth sports to just how I deal with people in general. Accountability and taking pride in your work are some of the important aspects that I took with me.
I would say it's got at least to do with like 60% of who I see myself as. The things I learned in the military, no one could ever pay for. I've been through a master's education, I've been through an automotive education, I've had a career working as a civilian, and all of those things, none of those add up to my experience in the military.
I think it's just important to know that all veterans appreciate people recognizing them. Some don't like to show that they appreciate it, but they do. Some veterans are just more private and don't want to talk about their experiences than others, but it is important for all veterans to be recognized, and it's definitely appreciated.
I think just always remember the sacrifices that were made, that here in the United States we have the largest all-volunteer military in the world, and no one was forced to do what so many have done and sacrificed for. They did it for love of their country, their neighbors, their family at home, so we can continue to enjoy the life that we've been living and that we have today.
I hope they keep in mind their potential position in Veterans Day, as in what they might be able to contribute to veterans, or what they might be able to contribute to the narrative of our nation in the future as potentially joining. Because it is not, joining the military isn't like a fail-safe, and it's not something that's less than anything else. It's something different. One thing I always like to point to is women. Women in the military. I served with a lot of female veterans. I served with female veterans that fixed tanks and Humvees. They were tough. And then I've also seen women out in the field lock and loading 50 cals. So, and that's a really big machine gun, by the way. And it takes a lot of power to do it. So women are awesome in the military too.
So one person who has influenced my life who served in the military was my dad's uncle, Robert Dornfried. He served in the Korean War. He earned a Bronze Star over there and also a United Nations Award. He greatly impacted my life in many ways. He was essentially like a mentor to me. He always gave me good advice as to how to complete tasks, and I don't think I would be where I am today without his help and motivation.
For my entire life, my dad has been in the Navy. He's currently a commander, and it's just been amazing my entire life seeing all that he dedicates to this cause. I've watched him spend hours on assignments. I've seen him give out commands to his Legion. I've seen him work with people. He's gone overseas to help run things, and it's just amazing what he does to help our country run. I'm so proud of him for all that he has given, for the sacrifices he's made, the time he's put into this, and it's so admirable.
I would like to thank them for their service and everything they did for our country and fighting for our freedom. I would also like them to know that we all appreciate you very much, and this day is here to recognize you and all that you've done for us.
I would like to say thank you for all of your service, and this day is greatly appreciated for the veterans that have served in the military as well as currently serving.